guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lorraine Rose, and if you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much. So as some of you know who are subscribed to my channel and watch my videos, my husband and I just recently purchased a 2020 Keystone Cougar travel trailer, and so I will be including travel vlogs and camper videos on my channel. So for today's video, this is a camper video. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys everything that I've packed in our camper for a week-long beach vacation. Now, this isn't including some of the last-minute items, but all of the items that I do not show you in this video, I will leave a list down below for you, just for you to see some of those last-minute items, like I said, that we will be packing. We're leaving in 2 days, so tomorrow my husband's gonna pack those. And if you're wondering what are the last minute items, we are bringing a outdoor grill, so he will be packing that. It's a Blackstone though, so it's pretty compact. And then we are gonna be packing our beach chairs, so those kind of things. But as far as inside of the camper, I'm gonna show you everything that I packed. I hope that it gives you some great tips for your next beach vacation. And I do want to apologize. I didn't want to really dress up for this video or do my hair or makeup because it is really hot outside. I'm already sweating and I just didn't want to go through all that effort just for my makeup to sweat off during the video and my hair to start getting all frizzy. So I hope you don't mind my really laid back look today. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you everything that I packed for this beach vacation. And tomorrow I'm going to pack all of my toiletry items, so you will see those at the end of this video. But without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright you guys, so we are back in the bedroom and I went ahead and I made our bed. I put a mattress protector over our mattress and then the bed sheets, and then I put a waffle weave throw blanket, and then we just have our comforter here and our pillowcases, so our bed is ready to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull out the box that I have stored up in that cabinet to show you what I house here. My husband is going to pack his clothes tomorrow and he's going to house them up there and right there, but right now I'm going to just show you what I packed as far as clothing goes. Alright, so up there in the cabinet that you just saw is where I housed all of my bras in this little basket, so that's all that's in there. And in this closet right here is where I housed 2 casual outfits and 3 sweaters, just in case we have the AC on really high in the evening times and I'm a bit chilly, or when we go walk on the beach in the morning times to see the sunrise. It's a bit chilly. I'm not really sure what the weather's going to be like, so I just wanted to bring a few sweaters just in case, and that is all I house in that closet. I'll show you where I keep my other clothes as we move through this little tour. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull out this basket to show you what I house in there. Alright, so we do bring a flashlight with us. I'll show it to you. This is the flashlight we bring. So I have the flashlight charger here, and then this is actually just a little tray that I will set out on the top of that little nightstand when we arrive to our destination. And this is where I like to put any jewelry that I bring, which typically all I wear is my wedding ring and a couple of necklaces, maybe a watch. But yeah, this way I have somewhere to set my jewelry. And this little basket I purchased from Walmart for I think $5, so it fits perfectly in that little nook there. And I did go ahead and plug up a phone charger for us at the edge of the bed. There are outlets back there, so I went ahead and I already did that. And then I just went ahead and put my house slippers right there at the edge of the bed. Alright you guys, I don't know if you can see it. I am like sweating like crazy. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I housed in this over-the-door hanger. I will link this down below for you. When you have a camper, it's really important for you to use as much vertical space as you can, which I definitely try to utilize that as much as possible in this camper by using the doors and like over-the-door hangers and organizers, this being one of them. So basically all I did was I housed all of my shoes in here. I have 3 pair of nice flip-flops. I have 2 pair of more casual flip-flops. I have some water shoes, my Birkenstocks, and 2 pair of high heels. So yes, those are all of my shoes. And then I have some alcohol wipes in here that I can just throw in my purse when we go out if I need them. And then we have our flashlight. I have 2 SPF 50 sunscreens for my husband and I. And then I went ahead and purchased this. I'm excited about it. It is a sunscreen tanning oil. It's SPF 50, so I'm going to be using this on the beach as well over my sunscreen. And then I have this 7th generation disinfectant spray, and I like to spray our bed in the mornings after I make it when we're on vacation, so I always like to bring this. And then I have this duster. It's just a duster spray can for dusting different things throughout the camper when I need to. And then I went ahead, we have an espresso machine, so we have an organizer for our Nespresso pods that I filled up, but then I'm also bringing some extra Nespresso pod sleeves as well, just in case we run out, and I just house those in here. And then on this side of the door is where I put 3 hooks, and I hung up my clothes that need to kind of be hung up all the way down so they don't get wrinkled at the bottom, because the closets in here kind of end like right here, so any dresses or longer outfits that I have, they have to kind of like be scrunched up at the bottom of the closet, and then they get wrinkled. So I wanted to add these hooks for those items that I wanted to keep kind of, you know, from getting wrinkled as much as possible. And then we're gonna go ahead and just move over to this side of the wall. Alright, so this is something that I purchased for the camper when we bought it, and it's just a wall hook, and I did just do self-adhesive wall hooks to attach it to the camper. We're trying not to put holes in the camper if we can. We did have to screw a few things into the walls of the camper, but we're trying to avoid that. And then I have my fanny pack because I am going to be riding bikes. We're both going to be riding our bikes at the beach, so I wanted something to be able to, you know, put a drink in, or just our sunglasses, our wallets, things like that. So I've had this for a while, but yeah, I like to bring it with me on vacation. And then I went ahead and I put a hat in here for my husband. He has another hat that he likes to bring with him to the beach, but yeah, this is great for things like hats and different things that we want to just like throw up, or like our bathing suits. So yeah, that's that. This right here is our over the door hamper, so that's what we throw all of our dirty clothes in, and then once it's filled up, we just put it in the storage bin that's underneath our bed. And I actually have 2 of these, so once this fills up, we put it under our bed and we put the new one up there. So that's what I use for dirty clothes. Alright, so for the bathroom, I have 2 over the door hooks, and I went ahead and I hung up 2 fresh bath towels for us. And then another thing that I like to hang on there is my robe for when we go on vacation, but I'm not bringing a bathrobe with me this time just because it's going to be so hot. I'll typically do that in the colder weathers when we camp, but yes, and I also have our Swiffer wet mop on one of those hooks. But I love these over the door hangers because you can hang up a lot of different things on them, which is nice. Alright, and I went ahead and I housed some more fresh bath towels in here for us. This will be plenty for a week-long vacation. And then on top there in that basket, I have some just hand towels for the bathroom. So that's what I keep in this top cabinet. And then in this bottom cabinet, I have 4 beach towels, and then if we need more, then I've got these 2 really thin beach towels. And then underneath here is where we house just like miscellaneous cleaning products. Now I am going to be packing all of our toiletry items tomorrow, so right now this is kind of empty. I have my diffuser in here, and then in here is where I keep my essential oils. It's just like an essential oil carrying case. I will link it down below for you. just so we can always keep it smelling good in the camper. And then down here we've got this self-adhesive soap dispenser, and I went ahead and I already put hand soap in it, so that's ready to go. And then I will show you what we put out on the counter as far as toiletry items go tomorrow when we do that. All right, and then in this little basket right here, this is where I house all of our toilet paper. So that's filled up with toilet paper. And down in here we have some more toilet paper, and then I have my cleaning caddy down there, and those are all of the cleaning supplies that I use to clean the bathroom with, so that's fully stocked. And then I did go ahead and wash these bath mats from our last trip, so these are all clean, and I just set them over the toilet, and then when we get to wherever we're going, I set them on the floor. And then right next to it is just a little trash can with a lid, and I went ahead and I put just a plastic trash bag side of it already. And kind of a new purchase here is this super cute picture frame with little doggy butts, and it says "All Buns Welcome." And that is hanging on the wall by self-adhesive clips, so we didn't put any screws in the wall for that, and I will link where you can get one of these down below. And these towels are more so up here for decoration. I like to use things that are decorative but also functional, so these waffle weave towels I thought were a great way to kind of add some color to the bathroom and just make it look more decorative, but you know, we can also use them if we want, but I will link these down below for you. And right here we've got two self-adhesive wall hooks, and this is where I hang our broom. Alright you guys, so right here I have my beach bag and our snorkel set that we just got for the beach. And then we have the extra laundry hamper right there. So I'm going to put all of these items in that bench now. And down in here is where I house all of our games because we love playing games while we're on vacation. And it's kind of hard to tell, but underneath the table is where I house our Makita vacuum and our runner rug to put down the aisle of our camper when we arrive to our destination. Alright, so in this closet, this is where my husband houses all of his clothes. He puts them in here, and like I said, in his closet, and then in the little shelf above our bed on his side, he has a little basket that I purchased for him that he puts all of his like folding clothes, like his loungewear clothes and his beach clothes and things like that. But then let me show you what else we have in here. Alright, so I have one of these for my husband as well, but this is where I house all of my socks and all of my underwear, and then his is inside because he's going to pack his clothes tomorrow, but mine is already in here. And then I have two self-adhesive wall hooks, and I keep one empty for any kind of like miscellaneous items that we would want to hang up inside the closet, and then one for a lighter. And then I also have a self-adhesive wall hook on this door, and I've placed this plastic bag storage bag on it, and this is where I put all of our plastic bags whenever we go to the grocery store. We like to save those because we will reuse them for different things while we're on vacation. And then I also keep our Nespresso pod organizer in here while we travel as well. So this is our organizer for all of our Nespresso pods. I will link the Nespresso pods that we really like down below for you, and I will link this down below for you as well. And then down in here, alright, so in here I have this basket, and in that basket I've housed all of my pajamas and all of my beach cover-ups and my swimsuits. And this basket I got at Walmart. I believe it was $5, so it just slides in there nice and neat. And then down in this basket on the bottom here is where I've housed all of my workout clothes, my workout shoes, my foot insoles, and our speaker for our bike. So those are all of the clothes that I'm bringing with me, and that's where I house them. Alright, so up here in this upper cabinet, all I have right now is this beach mat. The really neat thing about this camper is there is storage behind the TV, so I'm going to show you what I store behind the TV. Now, a lot of the surfaces in the camper, I put cabinet liners. That way, whatever baskets we're placing on the cabinet liners while we travel don't move around. We already have been on one vacation and it works. Nothing moved around or fell everywhere, so definitely try to put cabinet liners in your camper cabinets if you can. So there's quite a bit happening back here, but basically I've got 4 baskets total, a smaller basket and a cleaning caddy. I'll kind of just show you what each basket looks like. Alright, so we've got our quart and gallon size Ziploc bags here. I've got some extra liquid hand soap refills. We've got our pot and pan lids. I've got some extra sponges. Dry shampoo for the dogs. We are not bringing our dogs on this vacation, unfortunately, but I'm going to just keep this in here anyways. We're having a house sitter come and watch our dogs. And then I've got an extra hand soap and a candle. So that's kind of what's in this basket. Let me get the next one. Alright, so in this basket I have our placemats for our dining room table, our kitchen towels, and our dish drying mats, and then our Nespresso machine and our milk frother. So that's in this basket. We've got some kitchen items in here that I just don't want to move around in the cabinets while we travel, so they're nice and secure. I've got my tea pitcher here, and then inside of this tea pitcher I housed a couple of shaker water bottles for us. And then these are just some smaller kitchen items that I keep in this basket. I set all this stuff out when we get to our destination, and then I just use this for food storage, but for now it holds up good because we buy half of our, or about 3/4 of our food here at home, and then, you know, the other 1/4 of the food we buy at the beach. So yeah. And then we've got our tea kettle here, and this is actually a new purchase. It's a damage-free hanger that we're gonna put on our Nespresso machine, and you can organize your cords on it. So I'm excited about that. Alright, in this basket I've got our paper towel rolls, and then I have all of our spices here. We set these out on acrylic shelves. I'll show you those in a minute. They're in the kitchen. But while we travel, I just set them in this cardboard box. They fit nice and snug in here. Alright, and then in this little basket, this is where we house our extra light bulbs and our hooks and just our magnets and paperwork, just our little random bips and bops. And so, yeah, I would recommend getting a little basket like this for all your little random camper items. And then in here, we have the cleaning caddy for the kitchen. So everything that I like to use to clean the kitchen with. And here, there's typically wet wipes in here, but I'm storing those in the vanity in the bathroom. So now we are ready to move on to the kitchen. So I have a self-adhesive hook here. And then I went ahead and I hung a kitchen towel on it. And then right on the side of this upper cabinet here, we hung a wooden hook. We did screw that into the cabinet. And then we hung this basket on the hook. And this is where we're gonna house all of our fresh fruits and vegetables while we're at the beach. I will link this hanging basket down below for you. I like it because it's really flat. That way when we bring the slide out in for traveling, it won't be in the way of the slide out. And so I really like it. I love the design of it. In this upper cabinet here, I've put 4 just plastic white bins. And in those plastic white bins, I house all of our cooking items and our kitchen our kitchen cooking products. I don't know what you would call it, like our plates and our bowls and our cups and our mugs, all in these baskets. And then once we get to where we are going, I will set them up in the cabinet to the left of this one, and those white baskets are where I'm gonna house like some of our food items that we use every single day. But yeah, that's basically what that cabinet looks like. And then in this cabinet, as you can tell, it has just the shelves that I've placed in here, and that's where I'll house those dishes that you just saw in the cabinet to the right of it. And I do have some food storage containers as well in here for any leftover food items, but if you're wanting like a more detailed breakdown of all of the kitchen items that I put in our camper for traveling, then I will link the first video I made for that down below for you guys. But really, this is just going to be according to your preference. So just whatever you're going to need to eat with and cook with and all that stuff. It's going to be different for everybody. And we have our self-adhesive paper towel holder right here, and I just put a roll of paper towels on it. And then for our sink, I have this little sponge holder, and that holds our sponges. And then for traveling, I house our nesting bowls and our colander set in the sink here. There's nothing in this side of the sink. We just have our hose from our dehumidifier that we keep hooked up in here all the time. We have electrical running to our camper, so we're able to run our dehumidifier in here. But yeah, this is what it looks like when we travel. Alright, so under our sink here we have this trash can. It does have a lid. The lid is inside of the trash can, but it just fits perfectly under there. And then right here we have a 3-tier organizer, and I have our trash bags in there and my dishcloths for wiping down the counters, and then I have a little white basket on top of it for any extra produce that we may need to put down there. But yeah, this is underneath the sink. And then I also keep a couple of hot pads right here on the door of the cabinet underneath the sink as well. And then in our drawers, I just have these drawer organizers with the lids. And I have all of our utensils here. I've got some pens here, got some cooking utensils in here, and more down in here. Right here, this is actually a magnet from our first vacation that we took in our camper. We went to Tim Ford's Lake in Tennessee for our anniversary. I will link the video down below that we did for this, and so I'm gonna try to collect magnets everywhere we go and just kind of put them on here because this is magnetic, which is fun. I did go ahead and put a dish drying rack down here on the cooktop, little acrylic shelves right here. That is where I place all of our spices, and then that basket with the kitchen utensils that you saw, I just placed behind the cooktop right there. Now let me show you the food that I packed in the fridge for the trip. I do have some super cute round ice cubes that I am making in the house right now that we're gonna put. I will link that down below for you. It's like a bucket and ice cube trays and a scoop, and it all comes in one thing. And so like I said, I'll link that down below. I went ahead and I put some chocolates in the freezer for us right there, and we also have bacon in the freezer. So that's what I bought for the freezer so far. Alright, and here is the fridge. Let me show you what I bought so far. I bought some coconut waters to have on the beach, and we have a couple of these Waterloo peach sparkling waters that we just had in our fridge. And then my husband and I actually bought these cold brews. We love this Apotheos Roastery. They're so good. So we bought these for our trip to the beach. And then I've got some Kalamata olives, some hot sauce, some lime juice, some mustard. I've got some sparkling water, and then I made this. This is a lavender sugar-free simple syrup. I sweetened it with stevia. I made this for my husband because he loves having this in his coffee. And for myself, I made a mint sugar-free simple syrup with stevia to sweeten it. And I used this mint from a mint plant that I have in my backyard. So yeah, we love putting this in our coffee. You can also make a rosemary one. I will link the recipe down below for you guys. It's super simple to make, no pun intended. I bought 2 half and halves for our coffee. If we ever want to do eggs and bacon in the morning, I have this, which is super cute. It's just an egg organizer, so it's super cute. It goes in the fridge. I'll try to link it down below for you guys. Some more sparkling waters there. Then one thing we're gonna do at the beach is we're gonna do sourdough bread, and we're gonna do sandwiches. My husband is on keto, but when we go on vacation, sometimes he will cheat a bit. So we're definitely gonna do that. So one thing I like to do, which we did on our last vacation and we really liked, was we just took this deli meat, like salami, things like that. you know, this is what we're gonna use for our sandwiches. And then we've got mayo for our sandwiches and the mustard, which you already saw. We brought some barbecue sauce in case we grill anything, which we will be. I brought some pickles for our sandwiches. I've got some blue cheese salad dressing here left over. I've got some yogurt for the morning time. We're gonna wait to buy our fresh fruit at the beach because why wouldn't you wait to do that? I've got this lettuce, this butter lettuce that we're gonna put on our sandwiches, and I've got a long cucumber that we're gonna put on our sandwiches as well. Right here I have all of our vitamins. I went ahead and I organized them in our vitamin cases ahead of time. I love this vitamin case, it's so big. I will link it down below for you. And then I just have some cream cheese in here in case I want to do like a little spread. I made some keto crackers for us, so those are in the house right now. I've got some goat cheese. We'll probably be doing like a charcuterie board at the beach, so I bought that. I bought some mozzarella. I bought some string cheese for us to have with our sandwiches at the beach. And then I bought a couple of different types of sliced cheeses to put on our sandwich and just a block of cheddar cheese for the charcuterie board that we're probably going to be doing. And then in here I've got a large a large log of butter. I've got 2 heirloom tomatoes for our sandwiches and some avocados for our sandwiches. So basically I just got some breakfast items and our sandwich items, and then we're gonna buy all of our dinner food when we're there. We're gonna just decide day to day if we're gonna cook in or eat out. So yes, and then we're gonna obviously buy all of our fruits and vegetables at the beach. But I will leave a list down below for you guys of my menu for the beach, just to give you some ideas to help make more sense of this. You guys, I don't know if you can see, but I am like sweating like crazy. Oh, it is so hot in here. All right, so this up here is actually where I am gonna be keeping all of the brochures from the different places we travel at. That way, whenever we are at a new campground or we're talking to people and they're wanting suggestions for what are some great campgrounds, we're gonna have all of our memories here. And then I have this hole punch, that way it's just easily accessible. I keep that here, and then my husband loves to use these pockets while we are camping to put like his wallet and just his keys and different things like that in here. So I love having that. And then underneath here in this little bench area, this is where we house all of our grilling tools. And then in this bag, this is just some like RV stuff for RV maintenance that my husband keeps here. But now that I've sweated out about a gallon of sweat, you guys, so now I need to go inside and take a shower because I'm disgusting. But I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'm going to show you everything that I'm packing for toiletries for this trip. I'll see you guys tomorrow to show you all of the other things that I pack in the camper. Alright you guys, so it is the next day and we're actually at the beach. I did not have time to film my toiletry items at home for you guys, so I'm going to just go ahead and set them up in the bathroom now and show you what I bring as far as toiletry items go, because we're already here at the beach, so let's go. For our soap, we just use this Pure Castle lavender scented soap. My husband and I just share this. We love this soap. It works really good. And then we just have this skin brush that we like to use, and we will put the soap on our skin brush and clean our bodies with that. And down in this cabinet right here, I have all of my like face cloths for washing my face at nighttime, as well as my little headband too. And then I use this to clean my face with. And then I also just bring a large handheld mirror to make sure the back of my hair looks good after I've styled it. And because I have curly hair, I do like to bring my Denman brush with me to brush out my hair in the shower. And here are my shampoo and conditioner that I'll be using. Alright, so in this medicine cabinet, I house my items on the bottom part, and my husband is going to house all of his toiletry items on the top part. So I've got a lot of hair products here. I like to bring this black castor oil for my hair. I have curly hair, so These are just some items that I am bringing for the beach for my curls. I've got this leave-in conditioner that I'm going to put in my hair before we go out to the beach every day. Curl cream that I'm going to use to style my hair with, and it helps control frizz, which is great for the beach. And I also have this hair gel. I don't use all of these products in my hair at one time. Sometimes I'll switch them out depending on what, style I'm going for. And then I have this volumizing mousse. And last but not least, hairspray. It makes your hair stay. Alright, and in this basket I just have my eyelash curler, my razor. I did put a new blade on it before the trip. So I have my vitamin C glow boosting microdermabrasion. And I like to put this gel on that facial brush I showed you and use it to clean my face really well. And sometimes I will do this liquid peel while I'm at the beach, because I feel like this is something that I don't often have time to do at home, but it's just like a nice little spa treatment for my skin. And then this is my face cream that I use and that I am in love with. I will link this down below for you guys. This face cream works incredibly well. And then I have just this Item Beauty setting spray. I love this setting spray. My friend actually gave this to me and I used it and I do like it. It left a few tan lines, but I did go ahead and bring this just if I want to get a bit more of a tan. And then I went ahead and I brought the nail polishes that I used for my toes in case I need to do any touch-up. And then in this little bag right here, which I just keep in this basket, I have all of my scrunchies, I have my hair clips, and I also have some bobby pins. So yeah, I just like to make sure that I have enough. And right here on the counter is where I house the remainder of my bathroom products. So I purchased this super cute little container from Target. My husband is going to put his toothbrush here. I've got mine here, our toothpaste. I've got some floss down in here, and our tongue scraper. And this is the lotion that I'm bringing to the beach. My husband got this for me for my birthday, so brought it to the beach. And all of my makeup fits in this little makeup caddy. I purchased this makeup caddy from Target. I will link it down below for you, and please excuse any background noise. I have all the windows open in the camper right now. But I have basically like all of my makeup brushes right here, and then I have this really pretty eyeshadow. I just bring one eyeshadow palette to the beach. And then I have my Chanel bronzer. I love this so much. And then my husband also got this for me for my birthday this year, so I'm going to be putting this on before I go out to the beach every day. I don't wear makeup on the beach, obviously, just when we go out in the evening times. And then I have another lip gloss that I love. I have my lipstick. I have a blush. I also use this on my eyes. And then I have my eyebrow powder to fill in my eyebrows. And I have another blush. I bring a couple of blushes. And then I have this Marc Jacobs glow stick. So I like to bring my bronzers to the beach with me. I have my Chanel perfume. I also bring a nail file, and we brought nail clippers as well, but sorry about the background noise. Someone's talking to my husband. But yeah, I always bring a nail file so I can keep my nails filed. I don't get my nails done for the beach just because this is how my husband likes them. So I just, and I like it like this is like no nonsense, Just some eyebrow gel, waterproof mascara. I have another lip gloss, foundation, which I just use a teeny tiny bit of this. And then I've got just this liquid eyeshadow, rose spray. I like to spray my face with this after I clean it. Some glitter spray. And that's all my toiletries. Alright you guys, so that is the end of today's video. I will leave a list down below for you of all of the miscellaneous items that I did not mention. in this video that I brought with me as well. I hope this video is helpful for you as you are planning your next vacation, and stay tuned because I'm going to be doing some videos while we're at the beach of what I pack in my beach bag. I'm going to show you the campground we're staying at to give you some ideas if you're wanting to camp at the beach, and a lot of other really fun beach content, camping videos. So make sure you hit that bell so you can be notified for those. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful summer, and until next time, bye!